Maybe this season didn't break you. It wore you down slowly, quietly, day after day. He kept showing up. You kept doing what was required, even when something inside you felt thinner. Maybe you didn't talk about it. Not because it didn't hurt, but because explaining felt heavier than silence. You learned how to carry things alone. Responsibilities, expectations, disappointments with no space to breathe. From the outside, life kept moving, so you moved with it. Even when something shifted inside you. Listen, some seasons cost more than people realize. Not because they look dramatic, but because they demand endurance. Psalm 66:10 says, "For you, God, tested us. You refined us like silver." Refining is quiet. It happens under pressure. Heat applied slowly. Again. And again. This season asked more from you. More patience than you had. More faith than felt natural. More strength than felt available. And still you gave. Listen. God knows what this season has cost you. He knows the nights you stayed awake, thinking through problems with no answers. He knows the mornings you woke up tired, already carrying weight, before the day even started. Psalms 56:8 says, "You have kept count of my tossings. You put my tears in your bottle." Not only the tears you cried, but the tears you held back. The ones you swallowed to keep going. God saw them. This season demanded maturity. Not the rewarding kind. The heavy kind. You had to be steady. Reliable. The one who couldn't fall apart. That cost something. Energy. Emotional margin. Parts of you people assume are endless. But God never assumed that. He noticed. Listen. There were moments you wondered, how long will this last? Psalm 13:1 says, "How long, Lord? Will you forget me forever?" That question isn't rebellion. It's honesty. God meets honest faith. This season stretched you spiritually. It stripped away easy answers. It forced trust without clarity. And that cost something too. You kept believing without feeling inspired. You kept praying without relief. You kept standing without movement. Jesus said in Matthew 11:28, "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." He didn't say, "Come when it's over." He said, "Come while you're tired." This season revealed your faith. Not loud. Not emotional. But steady. The kind that stays. Listen. You may feel different now. More cautious. Less carefree. That doesn't mean you failed. It means you carried weight. Some seasons change you because they demand more. Before you're ready. But God knows what this season cost you, and He is not indifferent. Psalm 34-19 says, "The righteous face many troubles, but the Lord delivers them all." Deliverance isn't always sudden. Sometimes it's quiet strength, sustained endurance. And God has been doing that in you. Listen, you didn't lose faith. You learned to live it differently. You trusted without emotion. You obeyed without reassurance. You stayed without applause. That faith is costly and precious. God does not overlook it. Psalm 126-5 says, "Those who sow with tears will reap with joy." Sowing is quiet. Before change appears, before relief arrives. This season was sowing. Every patient choice, every moment of restraint, every quiet prayer. It mattered. Listen. There were sacrifices no one praised, boundaries misunderstood, losses accepted silently. God saw all of it. Isaiah 40-31 says, "Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength." Renewal doesn't always feel exciting. Sometimes it feels like one more step. That counts. This season asked you to trust, without guarantees, without timelines. And you did. Listen. You may feel behind, but God measures differently. He measures faithfulness, endurance, obedience, and you stayed faithful. This season cost you comfort, ease, parts of yourself, but it also shaped you, deepened you, strengthened you. God never wastes a season like this. Psalm 66-12 says, "We went through fire and water, but you brought us to abundance." Fire first, water next, abundance later. You are still in the middle, and that is okay. Listen. God is not finished with you. He knows the cost. He knows the purpose. One day you will look back and see you were carried quietly, faithfully. If you are tired, you are not weak. You have been faithful. If you feel warned, you did not fail. You stayed. And God honors that. If this message spoke to your heart, like, share, and subscribe so it can reach someone today. And if you feel led, comment. God knows the cost. May His peace find you today.